Felt like you didn't play that well. What do you feel like you improved on most tonight or last weekend?
Everything, even the power. Like we didn't score, but great looks on all three power plays that we had. Four, I can't remember right now. I thought we exited the zone. We defended hard. We used the walls. We had great talk on the ice and on the bench. That was our best 50 out of 60 minutes that we played. I think we played 50. We got a little sleepy at times, but it was a really good effort all the way around.
You got some help from Utica, Engaras, McKinnon, Filip all coming down. Engaras for a goal, especially after the way, with that injury he had in Utica come back and score a goal today. That's got to be huge for him.
Yeah, it's great. It's awesome to see guys bounce back from scary moments. You never know when it's going to be your last, and thankfully Phil's back on the ice. I thought he looked great in all three zones. And then McKinnon is McKinnon, right? You know the type of intensity and leadership that he brings shift to shift. And I thought Josh was pretty good as well for having never played in this league. I think that he's going to figure out what works and what doesn't, and it's nice to have him.
Are you expecting all three guys to be down here long term?
I'm expecting them to be here for tomorrow for sure, and then we never know after that.
Did you make any specific adjustments after the first period? It was kind of a frustrating. You had all those big shot advantage.
Nope. We just told them how they score on their one shot. They got a puck from low to high. They moved it from one defenseman to the other. And then their forwards worked to get their sticks free, knowing the puck was coming to the net. That's how they scored, right? That's what we want to do. We worked on it all week. Get the puck on and off your stick to the net so our guys know it's coming. So, no, we weren't frustrated. We needed to get to the net front a little bit better, which we did immediately in the second period. And it makes a really big difference in our ozone time.
How big was it for you guys to bounce back, especially getting the first 13 shots on goal and that first one for Reading finding the back of the net?
Yeah, it was huge, but nobody panicked on our bench. We knew that we were playing well, that we were winning most of the shifts. We also know that Reading's a good team, so just keep playing on your toes, not sitting back, and believing that if you do the right things, that eventually it'll happen.
Brian Conroy, another night, another goal for him.
Connie scored? No, not Connie. Wheeler. Ryan Wheeler and
he had an assist.
Yeah, Conroy. Yeah, exactly. No, great play. I mean, he's active, right? He's got great feet. He threw me for a loop there. He's got great feet. He's making good puck decisions, knowing when to kind of press and when to stay back. So it's a good start to the season for him.
How big is it to have him, another young defenseman start the year the way he has?
It's huge. I mean, we gave up 19 shots on goal, and that's not one guy. It's the whole decor, and it's the entire team buying into that playoff style concept now, so that if we do earn that opportunity later in the season, we don't have to turn a switch on and play that way. So we're really happy with how we're playing on the defensive side.
Darian Skeoch, can't say enough about his play tonight.
He's our leader. Very fortunate to have him here.
Any chance you see David Facended on Sunday?
No. Unless there's a call-up or something. Roster cut down day on Sunday, so that's going to be tough unless the goalie leaves, right? So. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
So that's got to feel good for you after your injury.
Yeah, obviously it was a tough couple of weeks, but great to be back. It's awesome.
How big was that for you just to get on the scoreboard, knowing the way you got hurt, just being able to get back on the scoreboard that quickly?
Yeah, I mean that too. It's always fun in scoring this in this building. So always fun to score, especially in this building.
It wasn't a sellout crowd like last weekend, but just tell me, just elaborate a little bit. What's it like for you when you're out on the ice in front of this crowd? How do they get you pumped up, motivated, whatever?
I mean, it sounds like a sellout. Like they're so loud, and they really give us a lot of energy. So it really helps.
Big weekend for you guys, 3-3. Kind of the schedule starts to ramp up for you guys. Starting now after a slow start to the year. What's kind of the mindset in the locker room, knowing you guys got 7 games in the next 10 days?
Yeah, it's been a slow start for them, like the amount of games, but now it's starting to ramp up and the fun starts to come more and more with more games. So, just take one game at a time. Start with tomorrow and go from there.
It's got to be nice for you coming down here and seeing, obviously these guys and McKinnon and Filip both come down too from Utica.
Yeah, it's fun. Like a lot of guys from last year, obviously, so it's great to see a lot of the same faces. It's just an awesome team this year again. So it's a lot of fun.
What's the mindset for someone like you being down here?
Just get better. I mean, it's always an opportunity to play a lot and have the puck in my stick. make plays and get better. It's just a mindset.
It seems like no matter who comes in and out of here, last year, this year, it just doesn't seem, it's pretty seamless. You know, it doesn't seem to disrupt things. What do you attribute that to? You know,
I mean, the leadership group here, and then also obviously Bergie and Pete is just awesome to be around. They really embrace you when you come down and help you to really get things going. And then, as I said, the leadership group here is awesome. It's just always there to guide you or answer questions. So yeah.
Speaking of the leadership group, Darian Skeoch,
Yeah.
big night for him tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you see, he's such a leader, and has such a presence on the ice. So every night it's fun to watch him play for sure.
How much does it help you guys have, adding a guy now like McKinnon and along with Boomhauer and Skeoch down here?
Yeah, I mean, just solid. Like, play really well, all of them. So yeah, it's fun to see.
thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
So obviously a big stretch for you guys coming up 7 games in 10 days. It's got to be nice to start this one off with a win.
Yeah, absolutely. We're just excited to get some more games here, and yeah, a really good start for us.
3 buys come down from Utica. Filip Engaras, the injury he suffered in Utica, it's got to be big for him coming in tonight, and scoring that goal in his first game back.
Yeah, it's awesome to have him, and him playing hockey again, that was super scary. I mean, he's such a great guy. You don't want to see that happen to anybody, but especially him. And him coming in and just kind of not missing a step there, he's such a good player, and we're so lucky to have him for the weekend here.
Tonight, 7 penalty minutes for you. Obviously you're a guy who's going to stick up for your team. It's kind of the game that you want to play here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna play hard every shift, and if something happens to one of my teammates, I'm always gonna stick up for them. So yeah, that was kind of the story there.
What's kind of the mindset for you guys? 2 more games against Reading here, and then you guys hit the road.
Yeah, just keep moving forward here. It's exciting, and we want to play the same way every night. So tomorrow night's a new night, and yeah, tomorrow we wake up and it's a fresh game. We forget about last night and just keep moving forward.
How big was this guy for you guys? First regulation win last week on Saturday, and then to come back here and obviously erase that and pick up a win tonight.
Yeah, it's big. I mean, the guys played awesome, and they didn't get deterred when they got that tip in there. So, I mean, Broads is awesome, and it's hard. I know it's definitely hard for a goaltender to not face many shots and then all of a sudden get a grade A scoring opportunity, and there's nothing a goalie can do there on that deflection. So it was awesome for the boys to bounce back, and yeah, we had a great start, and to not get deterred after that was really good.
What's the mindset for you guys going into tomorrow night?
Just keep playing the way we're playing. I mean, we were moving really well tonight in forechecking, and yeah, we have just kind of keep on the same track here and not have any shifts off for sure.
Only team in the league so far to not allow a power play goal. That's got to be big for the PK here at the start of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. Bergie's a legitimate PK wizard. He's got all the video. He's got us all on the same page, and yeah, that's credit to him for sure.
And obviously that goes back to last year. You guys were one of the top teams in the PK. That started to make a name for yourself here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, we all know exactly what we got to do out there, and we just got to go out there and do it.
Obviously, no matter who comes in the lineup, who comes out of the lineup, it looks like nothing changes with this team. Can you just talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, depth, forward depth, defenseman depth. It's so hard because you got guys that would be playing on pretty well any other team that are sitting out. So those guys, I mean, everyone's taking it awesome. It's just kind of, you sit out for the night, and then the next day guys come in. It doesn't matter who it is. They're just coming in and stepping up. And guys, like even the new guys, I mean, a guy like Bannister, he had a great game for us. The guys are really kind of starting to find their confidence, and it's showing out there.
How big is it for you guys to have this kind of depth, going into the kind of schedule you guys are going to have the next week and a half?
Huge. I mean, injuries and people get banged up with this many games. It's huge to have a guy that can step in on any night.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it.